Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Doordarshan News Bulletin. This is Rodali presenting the headlines first. People in the state want peace and better future for their children, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Jammu election rally. Mumbai on high alert after intelligence inputs on potential terrorist attack, security beefed up in crowded areas and religious sites. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju attends the 3rd India-Japan Education Conclave in Guwahati. '21st Annual CPA Conference in Aizawl deliberates on merging donor ministry with NEC for better strategic planning and coordination. And in sports, India beat Nepal to enter the final of the SAF Under-17 Football Championship in Thimphu. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the people of Jammu and Kashmir want peace and better future for their children. Addressing an election rally in Jammu, the senior BJP leader said that the huge voting in the last two phases of assembly elections is a testimony to this. Polling in Jammu and Kashmir in the final phase will be held on Tuesday for the 40 assembly seats.
विजयपुर में एम्स बन चुका है। यहां स्टेट कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट भी शुरू हो चुका है। हड्डियों से जुड़ी बीमारी के इलाज के लिए इतना बड़ा और आधुनिक अस्पताल यहां बना है। कठुआ में मेडिकल कॉलेज बनने से एक बहुत बड़े इलाके को सुविधा हुई है। यहां बहुत सारे नर्सिंग कॉलेज भी बनाए गए हैं। आने वाले समय में जम्मू के विकास के काम और तेज होने वाले हैं। साथियों, मैं यहां के व्यापारी, कारोबारी समाज को, हमारे नौजवानों से भी कहूंगा कि आने वाला समय आपके लिए भी अवसरों से भरा हुआ समय है। हमारा प्रयास है कि जम्मू में ज्यादा से ज्यादा निवेश आए, यहां नए कारखाने लगे, ताकि नौजवानों को यहीं अपने अपने जिलों में ही रोजगार मिले।
President Draupadi Murmu today graced the 21st convocation of Nalsar University of Law in Hyderabad. Addressing the students, the president said that the constitution contains the ideals of our freedom struggle, justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. President Murmu reminded the students that they might choose any role as a legal professional, but they should always stick to the values of integrity and courage. The president is on a day-long visit to Telangana. Later, she also inaugurated the Bharatiya Kala Mahotsav at Rashtrapati Nilayam in Secunderabad.
Democratic traditions and practices of ancient India were highlighted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in his concluding speech at the Constituent Assembly. The system for administration of justice reflects the prevailing social and cultural environment of a society. Nearly 2,300 years ago, the ambassador from Macedonia in the court of Chandragupta Maurya, Megasthenes, describes Indians as remarkably law-abiding people. Chandragupta Maurya's minister Chanakya, in the celebrated work Arthashastra, had advised that a bench of 3 magistrates be set up for every 10 villages with higher courts in districts and provinces. A bench of judges was preferred to individual judges. Arthashastra enumerates the high standards set for the officers responsible for administration of justice. It also suggests that no private meetings should be allowed between judges and litigants until cases were settled. impartial administration of justice was given utmost importance. A rich corpus of legal literature was developed in different parts of ancient India. One of the most important legal references, the Apastamba Sutra, is said to have been written in this very Deccan region. Dear students, I have shared these historical details with you to remind you of the high legal traditions of our country.
The Mumbai police have issued a high alert for the financial capital following a warning from central intelligence agencies about a potential terrorist attack. Security have been beefed up in crowded areas and religious sites as well as sensitive locations. In light of the upcoming Navaratri celebration, security has been heightened at popular temples including Siddhivinayak temple, and additional personnel have been deployed. Security protocols have been established for devotees visiting these sites. In news from West Asia, the Israel Defense Forces has claimed that they have killed Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in Friday's strikes on Beirut. In a statement shared on social media, it said Hassan Nasrallah will no longer be able to terrorize the world. The statement follows a series of overnight strikes in Beirut, which Israel said were targeting Nasrallah and other Hezbollah commanders. However, Hezbollah is yet to comment confirming the incident. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju today attended the 3rd India-Japan Education Conclave at Cotton University in Guwahati. Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu was also present on the occasion. The event was organized by the India-Japan Business Council and Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. The event deliberated on the scope of education and employment of Indian youth in Japan as well as investment in the region.
This India-Japan Business Council organized conference here in Guwahati is a great initiative because the Northeast India has a great potential to attract investment and other support, and Japan is a perfect country to provide all the requirements for the Northeastern region, and Northeastern youth also can see their future towards Japan in many fields, in academic, business and cultural spheres. The Northeastern youth can go to Japan and explore various opportunities. As per the Government of India's Act East policy, Japan is one of the most important country towards which we can create many other opportunities. Politically and in geopolitics, Japan and India are strategic partners. So it is very important to bring people-to-people contact much closer. Without people-to-people contact, the other programs at the government level will always have its own limitation.
It's now time for a short commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back. The 21st Annual Conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association entered its second day at the Mizoram Assembly's Session Hall in Aizawl today. On the occasion, a plenary session deliberated on the merging the Ministry of Donor with NEC for better strategic planning and coordination of various projects in the region. Speaking on the occasion, Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh Narayan Singh said that the session has provided a platform for the delegates to share their perspectives on the proposed merger, exploring its potential benefits and challenges. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha today attended 2 blood donation camps in Agartala. The first camp was organized by the BJP Karyakartas of the Ramnagar Mandal to mark inauguration of a new party office. Another camp was organized at the Vivekananda Byamgar. Continuing with news from Tripura, Chief Minister Manik Saha on Friday met the recently promoted officers of Tripura Civil Service in Agartala. During the meeting, the Chief Minister conveyed his best wishes and urged them to serve the people of the state with dedication and determination. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu interacted with the students of Government Higher Secondary School in Jang and Dirang, who recently returned from the National Integration Tour sponsored by the 46th Infantry Brigade of the Indian Army. During the interaction, the students shared exciting stories about their visit to IIT Delhi, Labasna Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, and an army training camp. They also narrated their experience of meeting President Draupadi Murmu and Union Minister Kiren Rijiju. It's time now for another short commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back. Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar praised the Shillong Law College for its significant role in shaping legal minds and contributing to the judicial and legal framework of Meghalaya. During the Diamond Jubilee celebration of the college, the governor extended his warm wishes to the Shillong Law College for completing 60 years of excellence in legal education. The event was graced by the judges of the High Court of Meghalaya, Justice H.S. Thankyu, Justice Bonlora Dingdo, and Justice B. Bhattacharjee as the guest of honor.
Thank you, sir.
I pay my respects to all the founding members who have started the first law college in the state, able to give such a high level of quality education in the state of Meghalaya. It is indeed a proud moment to have among us.
In sports, India entered the final of SAF Under-17 Football Championship today after outclassing Nepal 4-2 in the first semi-final at the Changli Mithang Stadium in Thimphu. In the final, India will face the winner of the second semi-final between Pakistan and Bangladesh. India is a 5-time champion of SAF Under-17 and in the last edition they defeated Bangladesh by 2-0 in the final. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang on Friday chaired a meeting with the senior officials from the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, both the Roads Organisation and Power Grid Corporation of India at Samman Bhavan in Gangtok. During the meeting, the Chief Minister was briefed on various issues related to land acquisition and the development of roads and highways in the state, including concerns over compensation and disputes. The Meghalaya Health Department has reported a rise in rabies-related deaths with 27 fatalities recorded between 2023 and September 2024. Health Minister Dr. Amparan Lingdo described the situation as alarming and emphasized the need for immediate action, including the sterilization and vaccination of stray dogs, particularly in the most affected district, West Khasi Hills and West Jaintia Hills. And to end the news, the main points once again. People in the state want peace and better future for their children, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Jammu election rally. Mumbai on high alert after intelligence inputs on potential terrorist attacks, security beefed up in crowded areas and religious sites. Union Minister Kiren Rijiju attends the 3rd India-Japan Education Conclave in Guwahati. 21st Annual CPA Conference in Aizawl deliberates on merging donor ministry with NEC for better strategic planning and coordination. And in sports, India beat Nepal to enter the final of the SAF Under-17 Football Championship in Thimphu. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.